You're not lazy, you're not broken, and you're not bad at discipline. If discipline was about willpower, smart people wouldn't struggle this much. Yet here we are. This is Between Lines, a space for ideas that sit quietly underneath what we're told to believe. Not motivation, not hacks, just the patterns shaping your behavior, whether you notice them or not. We're taught that discipline is a personality trait, something you either have or you don't. But your brain doesn't work like that. It doesn't wake up asking, what do I want long term? It asks something simpler. What costs the least amount of energy right now? Your brain is an efficiency machine. It evolved to conserve energy, to automate behavior, and to avoid friction. Willpower is expensive, and your brain avoids expensive things whenever it can. That's not weakness, that's biology. So when someone says, just be disciplined, they're asking your brain to fight its own design, and that almost never works. Discipline isn't a trait, it's an outcome. Discipline is what happens when the environment does most of the work, not you. Let that sink in. Your brain is always scanning, not for meaning, but for cues. So your phone on your desk, your brain prepares itself to scroll. Notifications on, your attention fractures before you notice. A messy space leads to cognitive noise. You don't choose focus, your environment chooses it for you. So if a cue is visible, it's powerful. Remove the cue and you remove the behavior. Out of sight isn't a weakness, it's intelligence. Your brain avoids effort by default. Again, not laziness, but efficiency. So here's the move. Make bad habits harder and make good habits easier. Add friction to distraction and remove friction from focus. Log out, delete shortcuts, and preload your work. Change friction and your behavior will follow. Your behavior doesn't chase goals, it chases rewards, immediate ones. That's why long-term motivation collapses. So stop relying on future successes. Find pleasure to the process. Music only while working. Comfort only during effort. And aesthetic only for focus. Now your brain wants the work. Here's the part no one talks about. Identity isn't chosen, it's inferred. Your brain watches what you do and quietly concludes, this must be who I am. You don't become disciplined, then act. You act and your brain updates the story. Habits form through cues, behaviors repeat through reward, and identity emerges from patterns. So you're not your intentions, you are your environment's echo. So stop trying to fix yourself, fix your inputs, what you see, what you hear, and what you normalize. When the environment stabilizes, behavior stops being a battle. Discipline isn't forced, it's designed. And once the environment changes, your brain follows. That's not motivation, that's neuroscience. This is Between Lines, where clarity lives between what you're told and what's actually happening. Until next time, stay curious, stay aware, and stay between the lines.